Okay, this reading is going to be for water signs. Yesterday we picked up on, this is just a reading to follow yesterday's reading. We picked up on you being blocked for your protection and not moving fast, especially when it comes to love relationships, it doesn't matter whether it's family or a love relationship, because somebody has they don't have good intentions. So you may feel as though you're blocked, but it was for your protection. And I'm trying to think what else. I know that water signs, well, everybody's going through a spiritual awakening, but it was just saying that a person doesn't have pure intentions. They might want to pull off of you, or they want to pull from your resources when you're already depleted and you need to take care of yourself and focus on yourself. So they're trying to get you to kind of focus on your health and inner health and well-being. And the other thing was, this person could be, there could be a potential violent situation, and it could be, just arguments or whatever. If a person feels like they don't have that influence or control in a person's life. So, that's not to scare nobody, but let me shuffle these a little bit more though. Let me just see what's at the bottom. Herkimer Diamond. Is that instant? That's instant energy, I think. It's a lot of energy, just intense energy. But let me shuffle it again. Some intense energy, and I did get that. We got a lot of fire yesterday in that sign, so it's like, that's just saying to me that whatever situation you're in, there's a lot of temptation in it, and you're going to need to calm yourself, because you have, you're in a position where you're very sensitive to magnetic pulls, but you need discernment. You could be magnetically pulled to anything, but this is not a good situation. I would suggest to water signs to focus on healing their self, because they've been pushing through things so much that they haven't been taking a proper care of their inside of their physical body. So Priscilla Bluestone is talking about your compass. This card means inner compass. It's talking about it could be talking about anything. It could be talking about recalibration and which direction to head. Like I said, you're trying to figure out why you're blocked, why things keep stalling out. And a lot of signs are in this situation, but it's like you are running off of energy that is not yours. You are not clear of an old energy, because I got a lot of fire, and this is water signs. So y'all are not in y'all element until y'all energy is fully separated from whatever this the energy is very let me explain it to you from what I'm feeling. My throat is burning. Okay, so I don't know if somebody's very argumentative or verbally abusive, mentally or emotionally abusive, just constantly puts their weight on you as a person. But it is not a good thing that I'm feeling. My head, I feel a lot of stress on my head, and my throat is unbelievable. Anyway, your inner compass is being recalibrated. So just know, if you're being blocked, it's for your protection. Okay. If you're wondering about how to proceed, it's not there yet, because you got to use discernment. I keep saying the same thing over and over again. Water signs. I'm getting tension in my shoulders. Like, that's all stress. Somebody is trying to figure out what to do, but they so desperate because they're trying to control the situation. I don't know what that's about, but ugh. That's not water sign energy. Water sign is patient and calm. So if you're trying to approach things in a dominant energy and trying to force things, you're going to have issues. That means that you're unbalanced, and you need to do exactly what I was saying before in your own way. But if it's somebody else outside of you that's trying to impose upon you, they are kind of at wit's end, trying to force a situation that may have already ended. Because I said in that other video, you were losing desire for a person. And it's like somebody might be upset that it's not going in their way and become aggressive. So, I'm feeling it. They might be getting headaches, or you might be catching their phantom energy, which is you might have headaches or migraines, because I'm feeling it on the back of my head, really heavy. And when I shuffle, I get messages, but it's like whatever this is some type of mental hacking energetically, where a person has manipulated, they had control over somebody's brain. I guess brainwashing is what you would call it. Come on, like really? That's what we doing? Let me calm down. Definitely feeling angry, and that's not a water sign energy. Okay, that card was almost forced out, like kicked at me. There's something about in your environment. You need to pay attention to your environment. I got this with air signs. I got it today with fire signs at the bottom. So if you go and look at the fire sign reading, you know, y'all can check it out if y'all want to. Anyway, I got this in fire signs reading as the overall, the environment. And with the fire signs, I was saying that they need to release control and go with the flow. And sometimes, you know, whatever change was happening in the fire signs' life, they didn't have control over it. And they needed to release it, or it could be detrimental to their health and well-being, their finances and things like that. So they could feel like they're losing a possession when it comes to a person. So I don't know how that relates to y'all, but just know that everybody has all elements. You're not just, even though I'm reading for water, you need to find out where your fire is, because that is probably where you need to go with the flow in your chart, because we are all elements. So I ain't gonna stay too much. I don't want the reading to be long. Okay, so we got some fours here. We got 4, 4, 4, and 1. Somebody is protected and somebody is not in the environment. So you're going to see somebody in your environment that is not. That's my baby. You're going to see somebody in your environment that is not protected. They're going through some shift that is making them feel unstable, like they don't have control over their life. And you could be feeling this. So I'm going to tell you to watch out for people coming to you in crisis to fix things. It doesn't matter who it is, family, friends, I don't care, mates. You definitely need to use your discernment about who you take in, let in, help, all of that stuff. I mean, it goes for all of the signs, but I'm just saying, before you take action, before you jump to compassion and caring, this is a time where everybody needs the discernment, to have discernment, okay? So this is a curse clear, and this is a master cleanser. So this is heavy protection. So I feel like whatever is going on with y'all water signs, if you were to leave your environment, even if it's a group of people or a person, everything is going to be dismantled. You are there as a placeholder. So if it's happening within you, you can feel this way because you are not allowing yourself to be in a state of flow. And that not being in that state of flow is coming from trauma, from you having to be responsible for yourself, okay? Because this is a generational curse breaker for a family, as well as like for a relationship, like a trauma bonded relationship or a karmic relationship. That could be the situation here. So you have to be very careful with this situation. You have to notice people's behavior, which, you know, when you are overburdened by responsibility, like I said, you're not going to be able to heal yourself because you locked yourself out from access. I'm feeling so much crazy stuff in my stomach and in my esophagus. Like I'm highly stressed. Like my blood pressure is going through the roof. Okay, I can feel it in my body, and it's not my energy because I'm like calm. Okay, somebody, if they were to go into their own energy, they're going to see chaos. Okay, if you leave, if it is you, you could be this could be happening internally. Like, I don't know what it is that I'm feeling internally with the high blood pressure and stuff like that. Like, y'all had to pay attention to y'all environment. Like, I can't stay in the energy. I feel like my head is going to pop. So yeah, okay, I'm gonna read these cards for y'all, but I feel like I should. It's somebody y'all need to get out your environment. Somebody got a entity or a curse on them that is unfreaking real. Y'all have to watch who y'all have intercourse with, whoever it is that y'all having it, and that might be why, like I said from that other reading, that y'all are blocked. This person might be insidious that is trying to attach their self to you. Wow. Okay. Let's read 37. I apologize. It's just going through my body because that's how I receive information. It says lavender aragonite heals your personal environment and the Earth's meridian grid and raises the vibrations of the planet. Become comfortable in your own body and environment. You incarnated to be a guardian for the planet. You are a vehicle for purifying and healing the Earth, reminding others that it is sacred. Living to be treated with respect. Pay attention to where you live within yourself. Do your inner housekeeping and nurture yourself. I'm trying to tell y'all, I feel like y'all really need to pay attention to y'all body before y'all allow somebody else in. The physical health from you pushing through and powering through things that emotions haven't dealt with, is almost like a tornado is inside my body. Water signs. Okay. So if this is outside of you, you need to see how everybody else's emotions, because if it's a lot of discombobulated co-workers, family and friends or partners and their stuff, you are a recycling plant for that. You're a recycling plant for everything you see. So it may not be happening to you on the outside, but best believe it's happening on the inside, because I can feel it. Okay, I'm sorry. Become a vehicle for the healing of the environment by opening yourself to vibrational energies. Do not participate in anything that despoils the planet or diminishes its resources. Work with your power animal and nourish your inner being. Take no risk and avoid excesses. What y'all need to understand real quick, we got a Uranus retrograde coming up on the 28th. Everybody from now on will be responsible for their own energy. There's a lot of energetic button-ups happen. So you are seeing people's energy. Everybody is responsible for their own energy, and a lot of people were responsible for people that were not doing the work. So now they're responsible for their energy. You're seeing what their output is, and it can be extremely devastating. So it's a time to be quiet, not argue, have the realization and get where you need to, or get your children where you need to, lower your stress levels, like brace yourself. Okay. If your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns. That's what I just said. Okay. 44. The curse clear, extremely effective for psychic and aura protection. Purple light grounds high frequency energy, harmonizing the physical body to the new vibration. It helps to break away from self-destructive or limiting behavior, energizing the physical and mental bodies. It overcomes tiredness, apathy, and despondency. Old habits and patterns, including those inherited from ancestors, may keep you mired in the past. Subtle energetics of ancient curses or ill-wishing could be affecting you. It's like I said, generational curses. They may be personal or passed down through the family line. You may be open to mental influence of others. We said that too. Be open to new ways to heal. Protect yourself appropriately, but do not be overly defensive. Check out whether you have inadvertently offended anyone. If so, make reparation where possible. If not, send unconditional love and forgiveness without needing to know why or where. The past creates the present, but the past can be repaired and the present can be healed. So another thing I'm also getting is that there may be a person connected to you that is blaming you for things that's happening in their life. And I'm telling you, everybody's energy is separating. So if your things are going one way and it's stable over there and it's quiet, and another person's is going that way. They have not done the work. So I'm just saying, definitely use discernment. And when you want to shut down or be quiet for good reasons, so you want to heal yourself, when people start to bombard you and come your way and you being physically, spiritually, or mentally attacked, you're not responsible for that. You need to understand when there's projections of guilt and shame coming at you and realize it's not yours. Ask for it to be separated and removed from you. That way you'll know the difference. It's going to take some time, but continuously, when you feel overwhelmed, ask for it to be sent back, because it's not yours. You have to realize what's your stuff. Because I'm not saying that everybody, y'all got to fix your body, fix the inside. Unresolved emotions that you have collected from powering through things that were causing you resistance the whole time, okay? Whew, good gracious. The Master Cleanser. Halite, which is pink salt. You know, spiritual baths with pink salt, always good, because salt added to any water draws negativity in and traps it. Foot baths, if you can't do a actual bath, like, yeah. Halite draws out impurities from the physical, energetic, and soul bodies. It dissolves old patterns, negative thoughts, and toxic emotions, promoting emotional well-being. Halite stimulates the meridians and grounds the healing properties of other crystals. Subtle ties and influences may be affecting you more than you recognize. We said that. So you're absorbing you absorbing somebody's stuff and they think it's your fault. That's crazy, I know, but I'm just saying it. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection, would be your stuff. This would be your stuff internally, okay? That's why people partner up, because they have likenesses, but not everybody graduates. Not everybody work on that stuff. They still in that projecting mode. Anyway. Unacknowledged feelings of abandonment or rejection or emotional neediness may underlie dis-ease. Detrimental energies picked up under the influence of drink or drugs could be affecting you, as could someone else's lustful or jealous feelings. But being spaced out or ungrounded also leaves you open to invasion by external forces. It's time for don't numb your emotions. It's time for a thorough clear out in your life. Declutter your space, including your car. Detox your body and mind, and try juice fast for vitality. Regular detoxing and earth purification on all levels ensures well-being, as does being anchored on earth. So I still have to read the book because I'm not as familiar with these cards. I mean, I know the things and it's kind of programmed in, but a lot of healing work when I work with these cards, I don't have to feel as much pain as if I use regular tarot cards. So it's light, because when I read it, it goes into me and I heal y'all. So all of that fire and stuff that I was feeling is now starting to stabilize and calm down. That's why I rather work with these. But like we were saying, water sign stuff got to be worked on you internally, okay? And you need to use more discernment about who you help. This is not something that you would have just noticed, but if somebody is not doing the work, you can't be around those people, because you're going to take on their stuff, but you're going to take it on it's everybody now, but you're going to take it on when it comes to fluids, lymph, blood, and we know that lymph and blood feeds everything in the body, okay? So I'm not a doctor. I'm supposed to tell y'all I'm not a doctor. Everything I'm saying is talking about the energetics of the body. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, the large intestine. So the large intestine is, of course, where we get rid of garbage. This is the end of the intestines where you get rid of garbage. But it's also in Chinese medicine, fear, okay? Fear. So if you are feeling frantic, this is what I'm getting off of it. If you're feeling frantic about your situation, desperation, if it's you, that desperation can cause you to make wrong choices. It can cause you to run from one devil to another devil, okay? And you have to get rid of repressed stuff that is making you make these desperate choices. It doesn't matter if the desperate choice is going to a vending machine because you feel like you don't have enough time to cook yourself lunch or dinner the night before. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, so yeah, it was one other thing. Yeah, so fear. So if you fear the unknown about a situation, going out and venturing on your own, or another person is projecting this on you, this is could put you in a desperate mode to jump and make a decision before you use that discernment, okay? You can just take pink salt and you could put it in your hands and you could just stand there. Just put pink salt in your hands and just stand there and hold it, and it will calm you down a lot. It will help you to ground and center yourself. You just try it. I'm trying to calm down. It's some change. That's what it is. The desperation is coming from a change or the shift. And the energetic shift is probably collective. And it's just overwhelming because you can feel the change, but you can't see it. Some people have it as anxiety, but this right here is happening inside. Like my blood pressure is rising because something is coming that has a very fast movement to it. And fast movement to water is not something that's using your intuition on the fly. And that could be uncomfortable for a lot of people. Because whatever this is a major change, but we all know we're in a major shift. Everybody got to release their karma and do their shadow work, because this is a karmic year. Anyway, the teeth in reverse. Now, when it's like this, it's saying it's like pulling teeth with somebody. But if it's in reverse, it's saying somebody is letting something go. Somebody is letting something go and leaving it exactly where it is, which is good. You know what I mean? Because that's, to me, that's saying that somebody is going with the flow. They're done. This pulling teeth, whatever this process that was happening with yourself, whatever resentment you were holding on to, or if it was an actual relationship with friend, family member, pet, it's been a long thing to the point where you've been beat so badly spiritually that you are content with letting it go, or content with stepping into whatever your healing phase is. What you can't see is, wow, the nose is in reverse. So you never knew that you had this sensitivity, because the nose this came out in fire sign reading. I don't know if that's going to be helpful to water signs, but you were not aware of other people's effect on your energy. Because if you knew what I was saying now, you would have ghosted and forgave a long time ago. You would ghosted in a responsible way. Ghosting is not nice unless you're dealing with a violent person or somebody that you got to ghost because they don't understand no means no. You weren't aware of this. So we got liver and bone. I'm not going to read all of these to y'all, but I'm going to read these two right here. Goodness gracious. It's a lot. You got time to repair now, but you got to be focused. Teeth. It says pressure, release, and pressure, release, and suppressed energy. So it's in reverse. It's in reverse. That means it's not being done. Okay, so get rid of suppressed energy. Okay, you are holding on to and suppressing feelings of anger, anxiety, frustration, and resentment. I'm wondering if I'm getting, I don't know why, but I'm feeling mirror energy. I get it. Mirror energy, whatever. Somebody graduated and somebody didn't. Anyway, you are holding on to and suppressing feelings of anger, anxiety, frustration, or resentment. By continuing to suppress these emotions, you are increasing tension and adding to the buildup of internal pressures. Did we not say that? Oh my God. If I read a book, that means I'm not familiar with the book, because I would be telling y'all this, not word for word, but anyway, these feelings need to be addressed for this pressure to subside, or it will begin to negatively affect your well-being. All right, now I'm going to move on to the next one without me, because I'm sitting here and it's going through my body, and I'm like, being frantic. Comprehension and filtering. Curious and analytical on an information and fact gathering mission. You are currently in the process of filtering and discerning what information and knowledge will and will not be of use to you in the long run. You acknowledge the importance of gathering as much information as possible before making a decision. So it's like whatever the situation is that you've been investigating or trying to change or hoping it would get better is completely expired. Like it can't be done. Now you got to take care of yourself because something is not working. Something definitely need to be heavily revised because you took on more than your portion. You took on others' portion and didn't even realize it. So I'm gonna get y'all one of these cards. That's gonna be the last thing because the rise of divine feminine energy, which is earth and air, is happening now, and y'all have to work on y'all healing. But y'all will have it's so many alternative therapies to where you don't have to, you can go and heal yourself and not feel uncomfortable about it, or you don't have to feel this guilt and stuff. As you work on it, it's going to go away and it's going to help you clear a lot of stuff. Flush your system with things that clear your energy out. Water and lemon for negativity. But anyway, all right. It says Lang Lang unleashes sensuality and heals the heart. So that's just let me know that people that had sex partners, they definitely got stuff from those sex partners. Like, you don't have to just be STDs. I'm talking about spiritual entities because I've said that there's something attached to a person in the beginning of the reading. Only way I know to get rid of entities like that is to be celibate. That's the only thing I can tell you. And how long you're going to be celibate for, I don't know. Probably till your next partner. I really don't know. A lot of people don't have patience for that because they run off that fuel. But that fuel can potentially cause damage to the inside of your body, whether it's especially if it's an entity, because they're gonna make you want things that's bad for you. They're gonna make you the entity will make you want a lot of sugar. It will make you crave sweets. It will make you crave too much salt. It will make you want unhealthy things. Turmeric. It rebuilds the mind. It rebuilds the body, mind, and spirit. So just so y'all know, turmeric gets rid of inflammation, but it has to be coupled with black pepper. So that is it. I'm done with that. Inflammation. We done. Whew. Are we done? Yes, we're done.